Hello well-wishers and welcome to my channel Aspiring Minds. Today we are going to explore a poem that carries a message of love and compassion. Yes, I'm talking about Abou Ben Adhem by Leigh Hunt. So grab your virtual seats and let's begin. Before we begin reading the line-by-line meaning and analysis of the poem, I would request you to have patience for the next 10 to 15 minutes where I will be decoding the meaning of the poem to you, and we will also be having an in-depth discussion of the themes of the poem that will help you to understand the poem better and be thoroughly and superbly prepared for your upcoming examinations. So let's begin. From the very first line of the poem itself, we see how Abou Ben Adhem was a very important figure because the poet says, may his tribe increase. That is, more people of the kind like Abou Ben Adhem should exist in this world. That is the compassion, that is the goodness in his personality that he wants that people of his kind should increase in the world. When he was sleeping, he awoke in the middle of his sleep and he was having a very peaceful dream. And within this dream, he suddenly becomes conscious, and what does he see? Suddenly there is white light that has spread all across in his room, and he compares it to as if a lily is in bloom in the garden. So just as white lilies, when they are in full bloom in the garden, it's a beautiful picture. That is how his room too had become well lit in the middle of the night. And what does he see? He sees an angel writing in a book of gold. Now remember, here the poet has not mentioned the color white, but presuming that it is God's presence that will be felt right now, I am presuming that it would be a white golden light that was spread in his room, and this angel too was writing in a book which was made of gold. Now at this time, exceeding peace had made Abou Ben Adhem bold. That is, he had been feeling so peaceful and so calm within that he gathered the courage to be bold enough to speak up. And what does he do? And to the presence in the room he said, "What writest thou?" The vision raised its head, and with a look made of all sweet accord, that is the vision, the angel who had also come to the room of Abou Ben Adhem was in a very peaceful, calm state of mind. And what does the angel answer? The names of those who love the Lord. So the task that had been assigned to the angel at this time in the middle of the night was to note down the names of those people who love the Lord. Here is an image for you of the lily flowers. I have selected the color white over here, considering the theme and the overall meaning of the poem. And this is also a figure of speech called a simile, where the poet is comparing the light that comes out in his room when the angel appears in the middle of the night to the lilies which are in bloom in the garden. And here is a representation for you. This is my way of looking at it, of how an angel would look like when she was, or he or she was, at the task of writing in the book of gold. And what was she supposed to be writing? The name of all those people who love God. Now while that conversation is going on, it continues, and Abou Ben Adhem says, "And is mine one?" That is his name also there in the list that is being made by the angel? The angel replies, "Nay, not so," replied the angel. So the angel is saying, no, your name is not included in the list. Abu spoke more low, but cheerily still. He was feeling low and sad that, why is it that his name is not there in the list? But he does not show this sadness to the angel. He tries to cheer himself up, be happy. And then what does he say? "I pray thee, I pray to you then, write me as one that loves his fellow men." So what is a request that Abou Ben Adhem makes to the angel? He requests the angel to write his name in a separate list where his name should be included among those people who don't love God maybe, but love his fellow men. there is actually a deeper meaning over here. That is, he is trying to emphasize we are all, if you see, all of us human beings are actually gifts of God. We have been given the gift of life by God. So if you show respect and love to humanity, it is actually that you are showing love and respect to God. So Abou Ben Adhem, even without realizing directly, has somehow or the other shown that he does not care. He does care definitely about the fact that God should love him, but at this moment he is saying that he would rather want that angel should include his name among those people who love the fellow men. As per the request of Abou Ben Adhem, the angel writes the name among the people who love his fellow men, and then she vanishes or disappears from the scene. The next night, that is next day at night, it came again with a great awakening light. Now, remember earlier it was described as like a lily in bloom. Here, again, there is a description being given of the appearance of the angel, that when the angel comes, there is a awakening light, that anyone who is sleeping will be woken up because of the bright light that spreads because of the appearance of the angel. And what does the angel do? And showed the names of God, names whom love of God had blessed. And lo, Ben Adhem's name led all the rest. So basically, we see that Abou Ben Adhem's name had been written in the list of people who had been blessed by God directly. So, and not just that, his name is not just included in the list, but it is at the top of the list. So you see how a small gesture of showing love to other fellow men, that the ultimate aim is to show compassion, love and empathy to God. If you cannot do that directly to God, it also shows that you don't have to indulge in extensive worship where you are offering praises and lots of gifts to God. No, God does not want that. God is not happy with that. What is God genuinely happy with? That you are genuine from deep within. So he sees this genuineness, this true loyal nature of Abou Ben Adhem, and that is how he is rewarded by getting a blessing from God directly, which again is something of a very rare nature. And Abou Ben Adhem is chosen as that unique person because you see that his name leads the list. The poem may be short and simple, but let us look at some of the important themes that come out from a reading of the poem so that you are thoroughly prepared. Firstly, love and compassion. Now, the poem celebrates the power of love, particularly towards fellow human beings. Abou Ben Adhem's kindness and empathy is praiseworthy. The poem suggests that love and compassion have a deep and profound effect on individuals, and it can help a person to transcend or go beyond religious devotion. Spirituality and devotion. The poem addresses the theme of spirituality and devotion on two levels. Firstly, it acknowledges the importance of loving and serving God, as is also seen in Abou Ben Adhem's initial question to the angel about whether his name is in the list of those who love God. And secondly, it challenges the conventional or the traditional or the general notion that religious devotion alone is enough to gain God's favor. No, that is not enough. The angel's response highlights that God also values love for humanity, and it is because of this that Abou Ben Adhem's name actually leads the list. Humanity and inclusivity. Inclusivity comes from the word inclusion, to include. The poem promotes inclusivity and a broad definition of spirituality. This means that God's love and approval is not limited to the religious rituals, the prayers, the extensive, show of, love by giving extreme gifts which are very expensive. No, it shows that anyone who is genuine in showing kindness to their fellow human beings will be acknowledged by God. Next, selflessness and humility. Now, Abou Ben Adhem's character is marked by his selflessness. He does not want recognition for his actions, but he genuinely cares about the welfare, about the greater good of others. His request to the angel to write the names among those who love the fellow man show his sense of modesty, and it also highlights that he is not seeking any kind of favor. He is not going to get any reward or gift for showing love to any other human being, but it is something that comes from within, and you see it is genuine, and as a result of it he definitely gets rewarded at the end. And of course, the poem has divine intervention because the presence of the angel in the poem represents the divine intervention and spiritual guidance, something that we all require. I don't know how many of you watching this video actually have devotion towards God. It's not that you need to go to a temple or to a mosque or a church to show your love. In the entire day, even if you can devote 5 minutes to just thank God for all the gifts that you have in your life, for the privilege that you have in your life, that gratitude is enough. So here the angel's role is to record the actions and intentions of individuals, symbolizing that God is always aware of the human behavior and the moral choices that people make, and based on that God rewards the good and punishes the evil. So that's it from this video. I hope you liked it. Do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more such future updates. Thank you for watching.